The Special Olympics South African side are set to touch down this morning after their successful exploits at the World Games in Berlin. Team SA shattered barriers and defied expectations, amassing an awe-inspiring tally of 22 gold, 20 silver and 7 bronze medals. eNCA's Tshepo Thobane joins us now from OR Tambo International Airport. A very good morning to you, Tshepo. First of all, have the athletes landed, and also what's the turnout like at the airport?
Morning, Nandi. Yes, in fact, the athletes have just landed. I believe the schedule was 8:30, so they are clearing their luggage. We are waiting to hear from them. But with me here, I've got the chairperson of the South African Special Olympics Committee, Mr. Matthews Hossa. Thank you so much. In fact, I can hear there's noise here. The atmosphere, as you asked, is unbelievable. Mr. Hossa, thank you so much for your time. I mean, what does it mean? I mean, the team representing us so well, getting 49 medals in total.
Well, you talk about people with these intellectual disabilities, who sometimes people hide behind doors, they push under the bed. We are asserting their human rights. We want to create awareness that people must understand that people with intellectual disabilities also have human rights. Here they are showing us that they are just as normal as any one of us. We sent 64 athletes to Germany who come back with almost more than half of the number we sent there. I'm very excited as chairman of Special Olympics. The guys were playing their hearts out, you know, all of them. I remember the other day I was there when our soccer team was playing against Korea in the rain. In the rain, they beat Korea 8-1. I said to myself, I can't believe this. They are great people. They are a team South Africa on the whole. The nation can celebrate this at a time when there's too much doom in this country. There are silver lining. There are shining stars in the dark firmament. We must celebrate this as Team South Africa.
You mentioned, Mr. Hossa, a very important, you touched on a very important point of people with disabilities are often maybe being hidden from the public. I mean, and then for them to compete at the world stage and come up with and be successful. What does it mean for the country moving forward to show awareness?
It means South Africa must be more inclusive of all people, able-bodied, disabled, whether they are paraplegic or whether they are intellectually challenged. We must assert the human rights of all. You can never have a revolution which excludes other people. And we want to, as champions of people with intellectual disability, to say, let's create awareness. And they've shown us, they've made us proud. They brought more medals to the country, to the nation, than any other sporting body. Than any.
As you can see there, my camera person, just showing you some of the supporters that are here, jubilant, in joyful mood, waiting for their heroes and heroines. Mr. Hossa, just continuing, I mean, moving the message now that we should take. I know that the code is not one of the prominent codes or well-known codes like your rugby, football. Moving on, is it a way, is there something that you can do to ensure that at least these athletes get what the recognition that they deserve?
It's a very important question. We signed a declaration in Berlin which says people with disabilities should have access to good health, education, employment, and good life. That's what the Berlin Declaration says. We signed it now when we're in Berlin. So we call on all presidents in the world to give people with intellectual disabilities education, good health, employment, and a good life. They're entitled to that like all of us is entitled to. We must have access to our buildings which allows them to go in. They must go to schools like any other schools, but they're not mad. They're just having intellectual disabilities. So we must assert their rights to be human beings.
I know you mentioned football. What other sporting codes impressed you? I know you obviously choose those ones with gold, but which other sporting codes impressed you at the Olympic Games?
I love swimming. I'm crazy like a fish in the water. I love the swimmers going out there. I love the guys showing stamina like Kamogalo Muncho, winning the first gold medal in a marathon. In a marathon for the world, for the nation. I like running.
Okay, I know the program is about to start at 9 o'clock. Who can we expect to address these athletes later on this morning?
Well, Minister Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma will be here. Minister Lindo Zuma, Minister will be here. Deputy Minister of Sport, Nomaf, will be here, and others. We're very happy. For the first time in 19 years, our government has taken responsibility to align with us and to partner with us. I was asked by Nelson Mandela to lead this movement. I've led this movement for 19 years. There were only 3,000 athletes. Today we're 60,000 almost. And I'm proud that our government has come to the party.
Talking about the party is about to begin. Thank you so much, Mr. Posa. I know you have to prepare for the address. I mean, as you can hear, Nandi, you've heard from Mr. Posa, the chairperson, talking about the importance of these athletes, their achievement in Berlin. The supporters are slowly coming through, excited, waiting to see their heroes.
Tshepo, the party is indeed about to begin. I will catch up with you a little bit later on in the next hour. That is eNCA's Tshepo Thobane joining us live from OR Tambo International Airport, where the South African Special Olympics team are due to arrive from the World Games in Germany.